Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with VANNtastic Finances, and on this channel I teach velocity banking. So today we are working with a lady that is almost 80 years old and she is wanting to pay off her mortgage. She currently has an income of $3,940 a month. Her expenses come to $2,627 a month, and she has a cash flow of $1,313 a month. She currently has a mortgage that stands at $60,880 with a $900 payment per month. She has two credit cards, one at $1,400 and one at $1,171. She has been approved for a $10,000 line of credit at 12%. Her total living expenses comes to $1,582. Now this $1,582 is included in the $2,627 of expenses. So her mortgage payments, the credit card payments, and the living expenses are in $2,627 total. So to begin, she wanted to pay off her credit cards first. So that is the $2,571 total that you see here for these two credit cards. Plus we're adding $5,880 onto her mortgage balance, bringing it down to $55,000. In month one, her income will go into this line. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you will see that the income going into this line of credit will satisfy that monthly payment. So that's why there is not a monthly payment included in this line of credit. So the income goes in, bringing her balance down to $45.11. Her expenses are at $24.82. They are less than the $26.27. How did I get that? Well, we got to subtract off the $75 and the $70 payments that's currently on the credit cards, and that brings her new total to the $24.82. Her interest is figured at 12%. So 12% of the $84.51 comes to approximately $85 in this first month. Adding those in brings her balance to $7,078. Then in month two, her income goes in again, bringing the balance back down to $3,138. Her expenses and her interest again will come out, bringing her balance to $56.91. Her income goes in month three. Her balance is down to $17.51. Expenses and interest come out again, bringing her balance to $42.90. Month four, the income goes in, bringing her balance down to $350, and this right here is where we're going to make a $7,000 payment into that mortgage, bringing her balance back up to $7,350. So I like to keep the line of credit lower so that her income is coming in, knocking out a large portion of that debt so that the interest charges are going to be less. So keeping the balance low on the lines of credit when you have a low income helps you to keep the interest charges low. So in month four, when she makes this second payment onto her mortgage, that means that the balance of her mortgage will now be $48,000. So we'll pull her expenses out and her interest back out again, bringing her balance back up to $9,875. In month five, her income is going to go in again, bringing that balance right back down to $5,935. Her expenses will come out and her interest will come out again, bringing her balance back up to $8,477. Month six, same thing, income goes in, expenses and interest come out. Month seven, same thing, income goes in, expenses and interest come back out. Month eight, income in, expenses and interest out. Month nine, income in, and look here, we're at a balance of $258. So that means that we'll make another $7,000 chunk onto that mortgage. So that means that basically about every 5 months she is going to be making a $7,000 chunk onto this mortgage, which is just working it down to pay off, right? So with the new $7,000 chunk into the mortgage, she'll be back up to $7,258. Her expenses and her interest will come back out again, bringing her balance to $97.43. Month 10, the income goes in, expenses and interest come back out. Month 11, the same thing. Month 12, the same thing. Month 13, that income goes in, and her balance is down to $1,561. Expenses and interest come back out. In month 14, her income goes in, bringing the balance to $119. So we're going to pay another $7,000 chunk onto this mortgage. She is working it down quite quickly. We're just in month 14 here, and she just makes $3,940 a month, right? So I would say that that's pretty good. So her expenses and her interest will come back out again, bringing her balance back up to $9,673. I want to pause right here by saying that yes, we're at $9,673, and I don't usually run the lines of credit all the way up to the limit like that, but she does have the 2 credit cards that are available now because they have been paid off. So she will have the credit cards available to use as needed in the event that she has a flat tire or maybe an appliance break or whatever, just so that she has a little bit of credit available while we are working down this credit. In month 15, her income goes in, the expenses and the interest come back out again. Same thing for month 16, 17, 18, and then in month 19, the income's going to go in, bringing her balance to $48. That is when we're going to do another $7,000 chunk, bringing her back up to $7,048 for her balance on this line of credit. By month 19, she has paid $33,880 off on that mortgage, meaning she has a balance left of $27,000. So just because I ran out of board doesn't mean that she is done working. She will continue on for 16 more months until she pays that mortgage off in full. She's completely done with all of her debt within 36 months. I think that's pretty impressive that with a $3,940 a month income that you can pay off over $62,000 in 3 years. That's pretty impressive. And I think she's going to be pretty happy with these results. You can do this too. Anybody can do this. If you have cash flow, if you have a line of credit, you can do velocity banking, and it is a game changer for your debt. I hope that you try it and find yourself in financial freedom for the rest of your life. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.